Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique War Game Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the Monday painting video. What's the Monday painting video about? Well, it's a painting video. It's always on a Monday. And the model or models in question are voted on by you guys. So from last week's Weekly Wednesday, which is a weekly Q&A, I'll show you guys a host of models and you guys vote on what you want to paint from this Monday's paint video. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. So you already know who's won the vote. It's just, you'll see that in the thumbnail. But if we don't pay attention to that, the votes this week, Blight Lord Terminators, some absolutely amazing sculpts on these guys. It's just absolutely amazing. The Skitarii High Marshal, again, it's an absolutely amazing sculpt. Inquisitor Shadow Greyfax. Or should it be Inquisitor Shadowfax or some sort? This is an Inquisitor anyway. And Von Ryan's Leapers. So, because it's all one vote piece, we're going to do a dice roll. Then there's only 4 here. So I think 2, 3, 4, 5, re-rolling a 1 or a 6. That's our 4. I'll be knocking the camera as well. So 2, 3, 4, Shadow Greyfax. Or Inquisitor's Shadowfax or Inquisitor Silver Fox, whatever her name is. So I'm going to get her base still leading dragged across the gravel and then get my wet palette set up. Right, this model, you're looking and think, oh, it's very easy. It's actually really not. Just don't know what way to do this model at all. Now, I look at her and I see Hugh Jackman from the film Van Helsing. So, where he plays Van Helsing, and that's what goes in my mind when I see this woman. So what I'm going to do, the first colour I'm going to come in with is going to be some lead belcher, and I'm going to pick out, first thing I'm going to pick out is a weapon. Just try and break this up a little bit as much as I can, just to give me a bit of something to, well, just give me a bit of idea so I know what direction I'm going to go afterwards. I'm going to pick out her backpack as well. There's magazines on there and little vents. There's little daggers hang off the back of her. Just a little bit of chain vent in there. I'm going to crack on with that. Next one I'm coming in with is the Army Painter's Banshee Brown. And the reason I'm coming with that colour is there's a couple of skulls on her knees. So I'm going to pick them out a little bit. There's a skull on her shoulder here. I just want to pick all that out. Not only that, it's going to really break the model up then. It's very not easy model to paint, this one isn't. Now I'm going to come in with some iron oxide. And I'm going to paint her cloak, because she's got all this like stuff at the back there, like, it's really, really nice looking. But I've got a plan for that, so I'm going to come in and do that, and a hat. That's the next colour I'm coming in with is Bugman's Glow. This is for her face. There's not much of it exposed, but I think if I do this right, it'll add a different little bit of colour to the model itself. I'll water that down a bit too much. knocking the camera or craziness. Oh, and I did I put the banshee bone on the, she has a little cloth between the flap in between there and behind, and put silver on the sword, the sheath of the sword there, because they realised that the little bit up there that she'd handled the sword. I thought it was part of the crossbow, but it's not. The next colour I'm going to come in with is some Death Guard green. Some people are going to be all confused now, but it's very simple, very easy. I just want to pick out the grenades. Again, this subtle green is going to make the model, make certain part, or it's going to make it pop off in that section more. This is a different splash colour. Next, I'm going to come in with some my scars. This isn't a massive step, this is just a little simple step. I'm going to just paint a little bit onto the skulls to brighten them up and bring them out a bit more. Now, white scars is a low paint, so it will go and brighten itself down. So again, they're just standing out even more. Skin looks a bit terrible to me, but it does give you a little hint of something under there. Come in with a little bit more, because I watered that down, that's dry so quickly. It's a little bit of a tidy up, I suppose. Now, what to do with the rest of her? I don't think her armour should be brightly coloured. I don't think it should be silver. I don't think it should be gold. It looks more like a leather carapace to me, you know, some sort of Kevlar type leather deal going on. But I know one colour she does need. And if I can see it straight away, she needs a little touch of Retributor armour. So I'm going to put it on the wet palette. I don't think she needs that much of it. I think she just needs it on the cloak pin. I don't think she actually needs it really anywhere else. I might do the other shoulder pad with the Retributor armour. Maybe pick out her magazines. One on her back and one on the bolt crossbow at the same time. This is looking good so far. Now I'm going to take some of that Bugman's Glow, mix it with a bit of white scars. It's give me a lighter, make the Bugman's Glow very light. I'm going to come in with that. I'm not going to plaster the whole face, I'm just going to touch a little bit of the face up, just to bring it up a little bit more. So it does pop off a little touch more under the hat. I'm going to have a moment to think about this now, because there's still more to do on her, but I don't know which way to proceed. I think leaving her armour black and having like the green grenades and the bits of silver on it and the cloth coming off of it and that sort of thing really actually makes the armour pop without actually even doing anything to it. I don't know, it's having the cloak and the backpack and the shoulder pads and knee pads, you know, slightly different, that does break up as well. This is a tough model actually. Some people will say, oh no, it's easy to paint, just slap it on, do this, that. It's actually a tough model to try and paint in a way where you're not focusing on one part of the model. You actually got the models, the paint you're putting on is breaking the model up nicely. Right, I'm going to take a moment to think about that. Next I'm going to come in with some Talazar Blue contrast paint. Because I'm not sure what way to proceed here. I'm going to get in and get her robes. So again, I think this blue is going to really break up the armour even more. I think this looks really cool. That's one bit I've missed. I'm just going to come in with some Banshee Bone again. Just some sort of seal hanging off of the head here. Which is pretty straightforward. I'm going to bring some corn red into it now, I think. Yeah, corn red. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hit a purity seal there without hitting the camera. Makes that really stand out now. But she also has a little candle on top of her head. I didn't actually realise. So I'm just going to paint. I painted it with some white scars anyway, but I'm going to just come in with some corn red. Give me a nice base colour on that. Right, so now I'm going to come in with some false light orange. I'm just going to come in. Now this is a layer paint, so we're going to brighten stuff down. Stick a bit out on the flame, on the head. Don't want to overpower the red too much, but I do want to have it a bit of orange colour. Look at the camera. This is one of those models that you can do. Just noticed a bit I missed. You can keep plugging away on it, but I don't think it needs an insane amount of bits and pieces on her. But at the same time saying it, there's enough I've done. I think I feel that I've done enough on her to bring it up and make it look nice. Maybe I could wax some nano on the gun. I think I might just do that. So I'm coming in with the, I'm going to spill everywhere nano oil. Not that I've ever spilt it, but just I know a lot of people that have. I'm going to oil the gun up. Right, so for all intensive purposes, I feel she's battle ready. The only thing I'm still not sure about the armour at the front here. Anyway, maybe I could come in with some bronze across the breastplate, or along the edge of the knees, or I don't know. I don't think it needs that, but I just think that's missing something from the front here. There's enough colour there to break it up, but I just don't. Anyway, so now I'm going to take it beyond battle ready standard. For those of you who are new to the channel, new to the hobby, battle ready means I can put it on the table and away we go. Okay, it won't look out of place, it looks fine. But taking it beyond battle ready standard is when you do extra bits to it to make it really stand out even more. Now this could be a dry brush, this could be an edge highlight, this could be a wash, this could be technical paint, it could be a dry paint, it could be, you know, there's so many different bits and pieces you can do. But I'm going to come back in with the Banshee bone, or Banshee brown, sorry, onto my brush. I'm going to brush it onto some tissue, and I'm going to dry brush. I want to get that, try and get these I'll try and get that little signal on the cloak. Let's give it a nice warm level look. Get a hat as well. By hitting the candle with the flame. I think that might have just popped her off actually. Really nice. That might need a little bit more just to center there. I think she looks great. I'm pleased with that. I'm still not sure about the front though. But this is one of those things where whenever you're painting a model, you go, I'm happy with it, but I'm not sure about the front part. For example, the best thing to do is call it finished, and then maybe tomorrow, the next day, next week, you look at it and go, actually, this is what it needs, and you can apply it, and it's, you know, it's fine. I think in the heat of trying to paint it up, and you apply something you don't like afterwards. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for voting. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube to share this video to more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. And if you voted and what you voted for didn't win, don't panic, guys, because it all needs to be painted. So thanks for watching. Hit the buttons for me. Until next time, take it easy.